Championship, but it's Rouse and Kelvin Burt.
At Alton Park at Easter, an emphatic victory there by Andy Rouse in Class A. But in the new 2-litre class, a debut win by Kelvin Burt over the former champion Frank Sittner. But this second round, a long-distance race, 2 drivers per team, it really did offer something different.
This Donington round of the Esso British Touring Car Championship always lives up to its exciting potential. 1988, Win Purse's Nissan battling Andy Rouse's Sierra Cosworth in the race that calls for compulsory driver changes over its 1-hour running time. 88 victory went to Rouse. 89, it was Tiff Needell sharing the driving with Lawrence Bristow, who scored the win that at last put Team Labatt's on the top step of the rostrum. The championship continues to command budgets that can rise towards £250,000 a car. Strangely, little of it has found its way toward Trackstar. If big backing doesn't arrive, Mike Smith and pole position man Rob Gravitt may have only a couple of races to run. Despite that, a gamble. Gravitt pairing himself for the race with a former World Rally champion, Stig Blomqvist.
We did a race in Japan November last year, and I actually ran in a left-hand drive RS500 at Fuji. And he does race these cars in Finland, so he's not averse to doing circuit racing, although he was the World Rally champion, as you know. He seems to be able to adapt very quickly from left to right-hand drive, and he was on the pace quite quickly with the car.
This is 100% concentration all the time, really, and you really have to go for it, because if you lose your concentration a bit, someone is going to catch you like hell. So it's, okay, rallying, okay, you have to be concentrated there as well, but okay, you can slow down a little bit because you don't feel it's working right for you, but okay, and then catch back later. But okay, here now you have no chance really, it's just flat out all the time.
In the new 2-litre formula, last year's champion John Cleland continues to pit the Vauxhall Cavalier against the hard-charging BMWs. The car is no problem. The driver changes with teammate Chris Hodgetts might be more complicated.
Well, if you do the bottom one...
I'll do the bottom one, right?
And hold it out, I'll try and bang these 2 in. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
The 2-litre formula is the shape of the championship to come, and the BMW Junior team are providing the future stars. Kelvin Burt on the left, an outstanding class winner in the opening round at Alton Park, and Kurt Luby, who'll be partnering both Burt and the experienced and very committed former champion Frank Sittner. Class A pole position to the underfunded Gravitt and Blomqvist, alongside the leading Labatt's runners Tim Harvey and Slim Borgood. Andy Rouse, Alton Park winner, renews the partnership with David Sears. They won here 2 years ago. Further down, Thomas Mazzera, the Bathurst winner, partners Lawrence Bristow. And the leading 2-litre class runners, Frank Sittner and Kurt Luby, they've qualified alongside Mike Smith and Graham Hathaway on the 4th row. Round 2 of the Esso British Touring Car Championship. Commentator at Donington, Murray Walker.
60 minutes of Donington's 2.5-mile laps, an hour's very hard racing. And Sean Walker in the Sierra Cosworth, third from the left, makes a real flower of a start to lead Rob Gravitt's White Sierra. But Rob leads into Redgate. And there's Walker's car, but we're in front with Gravitt. 120 miles an hour through the Craner curves. Down to the old hairpin. Gravitt, Walker, Thomas Mazzera, Andy Rouse. And it's Thomas Mazzera, the Czech from Australia, if you see what I mean, ahead of us. Winner of the Bathurst 1000 in 1988 and yet to get the recognition he deserves. Now up to McLean's, and Sean Walker locks up. Mazzera in 3rd position, but Andy Rouse is going for it, and cleanly through on the inside goes multiple British champion Andy Rouse up into 3rd position. In car with Mazzera, and now we can watch how Andy Rouse drives, trying to catch Sean Walker ahead of him. Up to Coppice, 4th gear, over 100 miles an hour, out of Coppice, down the straight at 125. Gravitt leads, Walker 2nd. There is Rouse in 3rd place, Mazzera behind him. Mike Newman in the Black Sierra is in 5th place. Then it's Harvey 6th, Mike Smith in 7th place. Down to Melbourne Corner. In car with Mazzera. And there is the gap ahead. Gravitt leading, Walker 2nd, Rouse locks up, tyres smoking, 3rd position. We're with Mazzera in 4th place, up to Goddard. And there they go, Rouse, Mazzera, Harvey, Newman, Mike Smith. Now, there is Newman with Mike Smith right behind him. Mike Smith closing up and going for it, and he hits Newman. Newman off. Both of them stop. Sittner goes through, and two more BMWs, and another. Mike Smith has stopped. Mike Newman backing up. Well, what rotten luck for Newman, who went so well at Alton Park. He's rejoined in 17th place, and Mike Smith looks as though he's not going anywhere. Old Hairpin, Rouse third, Metsera fourth, Tim Harvey, number 3, in 5th position. And sure enough, Mike Smith is parking it. He's out of the race already. And here's a replay. On the left, Newman. Mike Smith very optimistic, going for it on the inside, missing it completely, brakes hard, contact, pushes Newman out of the way. They both stop, and Mike's race is finished. And look at Mike Newman on the right. He's blasted past Jerry Marnie up to 13th place. Craner curves, 120 miles an hour. Bellum ahead of Mike Newman. And Bellum in the Sierra goes onto the grass. Newman goes through, up into 12th position, and at McLean's there's a terrific battle for leadership in the new 2-litre formula. Sittner in the BMW leading Cleland in the new front-wheel drive Vauxhall Cavalier. Kurt Luby behind Cleland in another BMW. In car with Cleland, the 1989 British champion in a Vauxhall Astra. This is the new 2-litre Cavalier GSI. Only its second race, and he's matching the BMWs. Into the chicane, Sittner, Cleland, Luby. Luby is one of BMW's 3 junior team drivers, and like Kelvin Burt, he's proving very worthy of the place. In car with Cleland, Melbourne Hairpin, some 250 brake horsepower from the Vauxhall's twin-cam engine, chasing Sittner, keeping ahead of Luby. And there's truck racing champion Slim Borgood, waiting to take over from Tim Harvey. Number 3 is Tim Harvey, following his teammate Thomas Metsera, who is 4th. Rouse on the right is catching Sean Walker, both of them in Ford Sierras. Both Andy Rouse prepared cars, and the ex-Sports 2000 champion from Elstree is driving a fine race to stay ahead of Andy Rouse. There he is. But can he stay ahead? Rouse is definitely gaining. McLean's, Coppice, there's Walker on the left, Rouse on the right. Rob Gravitt is still leading. We're in car with Cleland, the 2-litre formula. The man from Peebles in the Cavalier is giving the 2-litre formula leader, Frank Sittner, no peace at all. Luby behind, and David Leslie is 4th, just behind Luby in another BMW. Coppice, and Cleland takes the Cavalier into the class lead, past Frank Sittner. Terrific performance. And look at the way they're both going, underneath the bridge, down towards the chicane. And now Mike Newman is coming up fast in the Black Sierra. Mike Newman is with the 2-litre leaders, up from 17th to 8th. And this is Jerry Marnie chasing Carvel's BMW, and off goes the BMW. He recovers, but he's lost 4 places. And now look at Mike Newman, alongside Cleland's Vauxhall. Frank goes through on the inside, retakes the place. Down to 8th again goes Mike Newman. But he's got the power. There is Cleland, Sittner behind him, 2-litre cars. Mike Newman, of course, is in the 2-litre turbocharged Ford Sierra Cosworth. He's got some 550 horsepower. This is his chance to use it. And he's doing just that, down to Redgate, up to 6th position, past Sittner, past Cleland, and in car, Cleland is angry about something, himself, I think. The chicane, and Walker and Rouse are still battling for 2nd position, behind Rob Gravitt. But this is it for Andy Rouse. Cleanly up to 2nd at Melbourne Hairpin. Is he? Up alongside Sean Walker on the left. Andy Rouse has got the inside position. He should get through here. And he does it. Rouse is 2nd. Walker goes down into 3rd position. But he fights back. He's got the momentum. He's got the inside line at Goddard. Rear tyres smoke a bit. They're going round absolutely together. Terrific stuff this. But Sean Walker is back in 2nd place as they go down towards Redgate, and this time Andy Rouse has got the inside line, and if Walker doesn't move across, Andy will go up to 2nd, and he does just that. 550 horsepower, and he's using every one of them. but David Carvel isn't using any of them. Some sort of trouble with the BMW. Up comes the engine cover.